There are a few scenarios on the table for taxes. One would cost Calgary households another $2.50 a month. Another is an extra $5, and there is also the 0% increase. But some Calgarians who spoke at City Hall today said, yeah, I'd pay more, so city services don't suffer.
Really, there's only so many dollars to go around.
Dozens wearing a touch of green sat in council chambers. Many are fighting to keep low-income transit passes at the same rate. There are talks of hiking fees from $5 to $18 a month for those making $13,000 or less a year.
It's going to affect me in the long run. Not going to be able to travel out to do my volunteer jobs. Not going to be able to come downtown.
The solution to this problem is tax reform. The property tax is a lousy way for government to gather its revenue, and it's particularly lousy for people on fixed incomes who live in neighborhoods that have become fashionable, and it's particularly lousy for small business.
Some city councillors don't want to see any increase to residential property taxes. Joe Maglioka, Sean Chu, and Jeremy Farkas want the city to tighten spending. A union representing city workers says council doesn't have a spending problem, it's revenue that's hurting the city.
To save the services, to provide the services that Calgarians value and want and have demanded, amounts to a cup of coffee less per week per household. That's fundamentally what we're discussing over the next several days. We need that context.
Council voted to find $60 million in savings this summer to relieve businesses who paid double and triple their usual payout for property taxes. 115 city workers were laid off, and council voted to ask employees not to take a wage increase that's scheduled for the new year.
Families who lost their jobs after our SNAP decision in July, which we ought not to have done. And we've got to be very thoughtful about that. But the other thing is we've got to be thoughtful about the value that people provide.
Administration says if there's no tax increase, the hardest hit services will be police, the fire department, and emergency response and transit. Council is hoping to get through all the public feedback today. They're expected to be here until about 9:30 tonight. On Tuesday, budget talks continue. They'll hear from police, the fire department, and other services about potential cuts and how it could impact them. Reporting live from City Hall, Crystal Ladaris, City News.